remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Dudley High School JROTC and the playing of the National Anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, I will ask all males, including our graduating males, to remove their hats for the National Anthem. Please remain standing until the colors have been retired. Thank you. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
It was the fall of 2017 when the Southern Guilford Auditorium was full of 13 and 14-year-old freshmen, even a 12-year-old freshman, and we gathered for an assembly, and they were all looking at me to hear about what high school would be like. It was their first week of high school, but it was also my first week as principal at Southern High. We began this journey together, and this class of 2021 is very, very special to me. I challenge these freshmen to make the best of their upcoming years in high school, never have regrets, show school spirit, and take advantage of the opportunities in front of them. You have done just that. No one could have predicted that their senior year would be presented with the challenges that were faced by our school community. What these seniors have accomplished is nothing short of amazing. So now, here we are on June 6th, 2021, and I am honored to welcome all of our Southern High School families and friends gathered here to celebrate the class of 2021 at this graduation ceremony. I want to thank our graduates for the positive impact you have made at your school, the relationships that were built, and for the legacy and memories that will last forever. Always be proud of being a Southern High alum. Please join me in welcoming our Superintendent, Dr. Sharon Contreras, and Board of Education member, Anita Sharp. Please stand and be recognized. Also, please welcome our Southern Guilford High School administrative staff. You may be seated. Now, with a special farewell for the class of 2021, please welcome to the stage our 2021 valedictorian, Lauren Marshall. Lauren graduates with a 4.66 GPA. She took advantage of the College and Career Promise program and has completed 5 college classes toward her degree. She plans to attend North Carolina State University. Lauren is a member of the National Honor Society. I would ask that Lauren's family, to my right, please stand and also be honored. Please give a warm welcome to our valedictorian, Lauren Marshall.
Sorry, y'all, I'm a little tall. So, thank you, Dr. Muller, and thank you to everyone that is here today to celebrate Southern Guilford's 2021 graduating class. The author and poet Alice Walker once said that you should look closely at the present you are constructing, for it should look like the future that you're dreaming. This could not ring truer as we finish this chapter of our lives and move on to the next. I think it has been ingrained in us far too often within the past year how we live in unprecedented times. We know that this is true. What is more important is that all of us decided to defy expectations despite the odds being stacked against us. All of us sitting here today possess the unique quality of being able to envision what lies ahead of us and being able to understand what it takes to get there. It is easy to take the road that many have traveled and use the paths that others have paved for us. What is harder to do is to clear our own path and remain focused while doing so. Many of us have done this, and we have only just begun our journey. Once we walk outside of these doors, the labels that others have placed on us and the routines we had will change, and so will we. We will face challenging decisions, which means that we will have to choose between what is easy and what is right. However, we are experienced in this. Each of us decided to be here today. Our tenacity, hard work, and dedication is what has brought us together. I hope that these qualities continue to stay with us as we each embark on our own journeys. We all have the ability to make a difference as we continue on. We should all strive to make this difference possible. One star can shine brightly, but when we all shine, we can create beautiful galaxies. Thank you.
And I'm not tall. Now it is time to recognize our graduates. Please remember that this is a dignified ceremony. I will ask that you please refrain from loud outbursts and please hold your applause. Every graduate today deserves to be honored, and we want to ensure that each graduate's name is heard clearly. I am going to ask our assistant principals, Mr. Lopez, Ms. Adams, and Ms. Morris, to assist me while I present the graduates their diplomas. I will also ask our stage guests to join me in congratulating our graduates. Will the class of 2021 please prepare to receive your diplomas? Who's that? Oh. No. Well, I guess it's Adam Watara Adam. Is that right? Kanat Raja Afsar. Stesi Aku. Wasim Hassan Al-Haji. Ariba Ali. Besma Ali. Faiza Ali. Kristen Raylan Allen. Taylor Ellsworth Alston. Tyler Ellsworth Alston. Sayad Ali Azam. Usman Khan Azimi. Chloe Darby Bailey. Rodrigo Balbuena Guerrero. Megan Taylor Bartlett. Courtney Rochelle Bates. Kimberly Bello Rodriguez. Isaiah Lavelle Boswell. Tiffany Nicole Boyd. Natalie Myra Boyles. Jewel Yvette Nashe Bradshaw. Vanessa Reese Brannon. Ayana Sade Brown. Hannah Elizabeth Brown. Tamaya Kamora Brown. Nicholas Rayshawn Birch. Octavian Matthew Burrows. Jose Rafael Calderon. Maria Guadalupe Calderon Castillo. Alondra Carachura Diaz. Caleb Jason Carroll. David William Carroll. Tiara Chavez Jaquez. Caleb Tyreek Chisholm. Elijah Jeremiah Collins. Justin Martise Copper. Sanaya Chanel Cornelius. Dearius Omarion Covington. Alasia Whitney Crane. Tiara Ann Crisp. Gabriel Vincent Daniels. Kevin Isaiah Daniels. Stephanie Del Angel. Lachey Marie Diggs. Ethan Matthias Dixon. Shakira Lashonda Dockery. Sabri Amania Dowdy. Alexander Duarte Hernandez. Gavin Xander Easter. Jasmine Yvette Echevarria. Clayton Matthew Edmondson. Carlisa Inez Cashel Evans. Braxton Wayne Faircloth. Jalen Josiah William Ferrer. Bailey Clark Fields. Elijah Ali Quan Fitzgerald. Journey Omarion Ford. Dylan Nathaniel Faust. Isley Grace Fryer. Taylor Danielle Gaines. Diana Ruby Garcia. Yesenia Garcia Castruita. Elias Gabriel Garcia Flores. Armando Garcia Huerta. Trinity Emil Gibbons. Lanaya May Gilmer. Ivan Gomez Sanchez. Dylan Alexander Graham. Jacob Willis Gray. Exon Mar Hairston. Keenan Keith Haith. Thomas Karan Haith. Jaden Kennedy Harris. Amarion Markel Dupree Hawkins. Elisha Hananiah Hayes. Trevor Jackson Hedgecock. Joan Hernandez Espino. Ashley Nicole Hillis. Savannah Lynn Hinkle. Tatiana Latrice Hoskins. Sa Gay Tu. Carla Alejandra Wakuha Guerrero. Haley Ruth Hunt. Khadijah Javed. Eli Damian Jellica. Allison Brenna Joyce. Patrick Kichi Kebru. Saba Khan. Sareen Khan. Linwood Earl King Jr. Michael King Jr. Zakia Bonita Lanier. Julian Laredo Gutierrez. Madeline Lazo Echeverria. Eva Maria Lazo Sanchez. Amari Deshawn Lee. Talia Mackenzie Lee. Wesley Warren Linton Jr. Janalise Luna Cordero. Kelly Michelle Luna Cabrera. Khalil Dante Alexander Lynch. Ashmita Magar. Krista Ann Maiden. Naila Maksud. Kevin Arland Marley. Lauren Elizabeth Marshall. Taya Suzanne Martin. Jonathan Martinez Mendoza. Kanaya Lene Mason. Bryson Dion Massenberg. Donna Victoria Alexander Massey. Julia Lynn MacArthur. Jemiah Christina McCain. Matthew Ryan McCaskill. Brianna Renee McCory. Jameson Conway McCory. Rayana Pertrail Ann McLean. Swan Denise McMillan. Haven Amaya Miller. Margarita Miranda Valverde. E. Marcus Mlo. Juana Maria Morales Rodriguez. Dallin Moran Perez. Emily Grace Morgan. Anthony Reginald Morrison III. Suban Ali Mughal. Naya Roan Murphy. Andre Demario Neely II. Christina Elkins Wynn. Jasmine Alicia Odom. Leslie Angelica Olvera. Isaac Ostos Reyes. Jason Shaquille Rohandi Pawiro Olomo. Amber Kiera Payne. Dalen Malik Peebles. Susanna Grace Pegram. Brian Alexandro Piedad Mendoza. Sativa Love Pierce. Jade Valencia Powell. Kieran Pratt. Commodore Lucas Price. Midori Carolyn Price. Tyler Lavelle Price. Mohammed Kasim. Azil Quiros Castellano. Chakoria Onkeandre Ratliff. Julie Savannah Rail. Ariana Jasmine Rhea Ayala. Alicia Riemann. Alexis Dejanare Savannah Reed. Brian Renteria Esparza. Jonathan Renteria Rios. Jayla Renee Richardson. Trey Garrett Ridge. Jante Kyrell Rios. Jimena Luna Rivera. Jaquez Malik Rivers. Pablo Robles Enriquez, Jr. Elianis Nicole Roman Garcia. Desiree Diamond Ross. Daniela Michelle Rosano Martinez. Andrew James Rowe. Brendan Jataven Ruffin. Karan Emache Rush. Bain Jacob Rutherford. Javon Malik Rutledge. Armando Sanchez Ruiz. Ashley Marilyn Medina Scott. Kaylee Cheyenne Seagraves. Valeria Asenet Septiem. Zayshan Arif Shah. Talia Shaheen. Sierra Virginia Shipwash. Delante Rashad Simmons. Sierra Michelle Simino. Nakai Timon Simpson. Jeremiah Emmanuel Smith. Cassandra Jacqueline Steele. Michaela Simone Steele. Aisha Tahir Kelly. Dominique Charles Tasker. Amber Sarah Tate. Joshua Harley Teal. Tashina Marie Tibbs. Caleb Tyler D. Travis. Neville Curtis Turnbull II. Melissa Vargas Chavez. Justin Jose Verdugo Herrera. Eric Anthony Wall. Jalen Daniel Wall. King Trevis Wall. Jaden Castle Watson. Preston Andrew Whited. Richard Dane Wilcox. Janijah Denise Williams. Robert Joseph Williams, Jr. Aisa Marie Willis. Javaris Frederick Wills. Asaria Sanye Wilson. Christopher Malik Woods. Kinski Peter Yeboah, Jr. Adam Ryan York. Anna Karen Zetino Rufino.
I will now ask Dr. Sharon Contreras to join me at the podium for the presentation of class. Seniors, please stand. Superintendent Dr. Sharon Contreras, these students have met all of the requirements for graduation and are recommended for their high school diplomas.
By the power granted me by the state of North Carolina and the Guilford County Board of Education, and upon receiving verification of your credentials by the faculty of your school and your principal, Dr. Brian Muller, I offer my personal congratulations and recognize you with all the rights and privileges as graduates of Southern Guilford High School. You may now turn your tassels.
To the class of 2021, again, congratulations on your success thus far. As we conclude our commencement ceremony, we ask that the audience please stand and remain at your seats until the end of the recessional. Thank you.